All right, everyone. We'll be getting started in just a few moments. Thank you for everybody who's waiting patiently. We got a pretty stacked episode of Friday Night Smackdown. Not gonna lie, we got a pretty stacked episode for you all tonight. Got some live commentary as well. Of course, the usual. So yeah, we'll get started in just a few minutes. All right, everybody, here we go. We're getting set for another episode of Friday Night SmackDown in just a few moments. 3 minutes away from an all-new episode of Friday Night SmackDown. Thank you for the follow, Steve Demetro 2K7. Welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. What brings you to this corner of the internet? Here at twitch.tv/hype the commentator. It is a pleasure to have you here on the Twitchies. How you doing tonight, Steve? Appreciate you being here. All right. Oh, that's right. SmackDown's live from the Allstate Arena. I was trying to figure out where SmackDown was going to be live from tonight. All right, just a few moments. We're going to get things kicked off here. Just under a minute, under 40 seconds left until SmackDown is live from the Allstate Arena in Chicago, where Chicago's own best of the world, CM Punk, will make a big appearance. Usually he is a member of the Raw roster, but is going to make a special appearance tonight on SmackDown, having to miss Raw due to heading back to Chicago early from Clash of the Castle to get checked out, and, well, hopefully he's cleared. Well, for his sake, hopefully he's cleared. I don't know about Drew McIntyre after what we saw this past Monday, what he had to say. All right, let's get this party started. And right now we're taking a look at Clash at the Castle. These two heavy hitters, the World Heavyweight Championship on the line, was our main event. Take a look at the way Priest almost broke his ankle, got caught in the ropes. Drew McIntyre took advantage, hit the ref. Claymore, but the ref was out. Here comes another official. 1, 2, and look who it is. To screw McIntyre over. Flew all the way across the pond just for this moment. Low blow to McIntyre. South of heaven from Priest. 1, 2, and 3. With a smirk on his face, Punk just cost Drew McIntyre the world title in his home country. And then this is what happened on Raw. Drew didn't even know what to say. Screw this company, I quit, and then toss the microphone. And you kind of have to understand where Drew McIntyre is coming from at that point. We're taking a look as they got to look to the sky because we're getting ready for the Money in the Bank ladder match in a few weeks. For the men and the women's side, tonight we're live from the sold-out Allstate Arena here in Chicago, Illinois. SmackDown sponsored by Progressive Home Auto and more. Wow, the energy here in this sold-out Allstate Arena in Chicago is unmatched. There is nothing like a Chicago crowd when CM Punk is around. CM Punk back here in the Allstate Arena, much like sounding out, much like he did on a rumor of a potential return back in November for Survivor Series during Thanksgiving weekend. And the best in the world taking time to thank his fans. CM Punk clearly had to have seen what transpired on Monday Night Raw with Drew McIntyre. You've got to wonder what Punk has to say about that. But also, how did CM Punk's doctor appointment go? He went to see doctors here in his hometown of Chicago so he could be cleared so that he could fight Drew McIntyre. But with what happened with Drew McIntyre, we don't know. But all we know for sure is that CM Punk is home and the crowd letting him know with all the love and support.
In Chicago on a Friday night or what? Live TV, that's pressure. Every time I come out, and I'm grateful to be graced in the presence of you beautiful people, that's pressure. Wrestling or speaking in front of your hometown audience is pressure. Promising to do your best and walk away champion in front of your people is pressure. And y'all might think I'm a little bit crazy, but even to this day, I still think right before you hear that static and living color belts out like Mussolini, I wonder if I can handle the pressure. I'm gonna give you a date. You let me know by raise a hand or scream a voice how many people were here. July 17th, 2011. I promised myself, and I promised each and every single one of you, I was gonna walk out of my hometown the WWE champion. That's pressure. I could have slipped on a banana peel, fell flat on my face, and made an embarrassment of myself and made an embarrassment of Chicago. But did I do that? Did I do that? One more time. Did I embarrass Chicago? See where I'm going with this, don't you? I was told I was going to get jumped in Glasgow. I was told we needed to hire extra security in Glasgow because if I interfered with the title match, boy, they were going to have it. They were going to have my head on a pike. I was going to ruin everybody's day. Did I ruin everybody's day? And I hate to kick a man while he's down, but it's a little bit of revenge, isn't it? Because for weeks, and it turned into months, Drew McIntyre kicked me while I was down. And because of promises I always made and promises I kept, he wasn't just kicking me, he was kicking Chicago. You can do three things in that situation. You could stay down. It's not an option. You can get back up and turn the other cheek. I'm from Chicago. That's not an option. I chose the Chicago way. They want to send me to the hospital. I'm going to send them to the morgue. Now, I'm not boasting that I'm going to kill a man, but I set out to kill his career. I said I would make Drew McIntyre's life a living hell, and I planned on burying his career 6 feet under. I just didn't think it would be that easy. Because have you heard about this? Have you seen this? By now, you've all seen what's going on. Drew McIntyre has quit. He couldn't take the pressure. He said he prayed for bad things to happen to CM Punk, so I prayed on him, and I made bad things happen to him, and I was looking so forward to coming back here and making more bad things happen to him, but he has taken his ball, and he has gone home.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my!
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman. I am not out here tonight in disrespect to you. Of all people, I would never disrespect you. I came out here now because I just got here. I'm admittedly running late. I don't know if you realize this. It's hot as balls outside. And when CM Punk opens up a show, it's hot as balls in the All-State Arena as well. This man, that man right there, sat next to my children when I was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Despite being the wise man for the tribal chief, Roman Reigns. I told the world that you are my best friend. I meant it then. I mean it now. I've come here in an urgent situation. May I?
There's about one person in this world that can hijack my promo and get him to chant Roman Reigns, and it's you. I forgive you. Come on in. Are you all right? You don't look so good.
I'm sorry, I needed that. I came out here because driving in on the radio, we're listening to sports radio, and they say on the radio that Chicago is CM Punk's town. And that really pissed off Solo. Because Solo, now that he's the head of the table, Solo wants every town to be his town. And I came out here to do you a favor, and I want a favor back. The favor is I came out here because any day you're going to get medically cleared, and anybody that steps up to you are going to learn that they are inside the ring with the best in the world. And if you don't get out of here right now, they're coming out here for you. And that's not going to do anybody any good, because you can see the extra security that is now here and the extra security that is in the locker room, and that's like for the Wyatts or anybody else that wants to cause trouble. Not for a bunch of rogue Samoans and Tongans that are taking this way out of proportion. So the favor that I'm doing for you is to say to you with love and respect that against your own instincts, please get the hell out of here right now. I'm sorry.
You're serious? You want me to leave? Because Solo and the Tongans are gonna try to jump me in Chicago?
Uh-oh. Here comes the head of the table himself, along with the rest of the bloodline. We may need some reinforcements because things are picking up. This isn't going to be pretty.
Paul, what's the favor you wanted to ask of me if I do you this favor?
Take me with you?
Solo, wait, Solo. Solo. I acknowledge the fact that I don't see the bloodline standing in front of me. I see a bunch of fake-ass Usos. And a phony cosplay tribal chief.
It's about to pop off. CM Punk standing his ground, ill-advised as it may be.
This is a fight you cannot win, Punk.
Oh my, this is a fight. It's Punk. Oh my, a fight in Chicago. But here comes the American Nightmare. And they've got bats. Punk's got himself some backup in the form of the undisputed WWE champion. The undisputed WWE champion said, let's handle this tonight. It seems that Cody Rhodes and challenged Solo Sikoa one-on-one to a match, but it's very unclear whether or not Solo Sikoa has accepted this challenge. There is a lot of chaos that almost ensued. Luckily, CM Punk had Cody Rhodes in his back pocket in case something went wrong. It seemed that Paul Heyman wanted Punk to take him with him when Paul asked CM Punk to get the hell out of here. But Punk stands his ground in Chicago. And you can see the two in the ring. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes with the utmost respect for each other. Tonight, Friday Night SmackDown is sponsored by Progressive Auto, Home, and Motorcycle Insurance. Progressive. What a way to kick off Friday Night SmackDown. As you can see there, we have extra security here after what transpired this past Monday on Raw. The final closing moments. We'll fill you in on all that in a few. We have some Money in the Bank qualifying matches to prepare for. And let's get ready because it's time. Cha-ching. You can see Bianca Belair getting ready. All right, here we go. The first of a few triple threat qualifying matches. The EST with a career-altering opportunity to get herself back in line. Direct shot for a women's world championship of her choosing, and against Meechin and Chelsea Green, and it's coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown. Friday Night SmackDown, USA versus Bolivia in the Copa America USA 2024 this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern on Fox. Marcus Freeman, Notre Dame football head coach here in Chicago. Have the best seats here in the house because it's official. Later tonight, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and the new head of the table, Solo Sikoa, go 1-on-1 in our main event. Speaking of the American Nightmare, there's the undisputed WWE champion himself. All right, here we go. Right off the bat already. Here we go. Women's Money in the Bank qualifier. Chelsea Green over the cover immediately on Michin. And now forearms back and forth. Ping pong. Out like a light. Thank you for coming, Chelsea Green. Take it out of the equation here early on. Now it's time for Michin and Bianca Belair to focus on each other. Tie up. Side headlock by Michin. Breaks free does Bianca Belair. And just like that, Bianca Belair taking care of her dirty work. She's got to get through Michin and Chelsea Green. Oh, what a slap from Chelsea Green, who got back in the ring, only to be decked from behind by Michin. Now a roll-up from Bianca Belair. Went for a drop kick, getting out of harm's way. Great sidestep from Belair. Went for her handspring moonsault, patented, but Chelsea Green grabbed the hands and pulling Belair to the outside. Got out of the kick through the middle ropes from Michin. What a forearm. Belair was trying to go after Green, but hit Michin instead. And now here comes. And now Michin and Belair trading blows on the outside of the floor. Meanwhile, here comes Chelsea Green with a suicide dive, taking Michin and Belair down. Who is headed to Toronto? It's a Money in the Bank qualifier match. Chelsea Green was in control heading into commercial break with that suicide dive to the outside. And now craziness is about to ensue. It seems like we're about to see a backdrop. Oh my. A triple chaos. I don't even know what you call it, but it was a triple. Let's take a look at this from a different angle. There was a lot of there was a triple bit of chaos. Meechin's down, Chelsea Green is down, and Bianca Belair is down. But the WWE Women's Champion Bayley watching on in the back, seeing one of these three women that could potentially become Miss Money in the Bank and end up cashing in on her. Whether you're the Women's World Champion on Monday Night Raw, Liv Morgan, or you're the WWE Women's Champion Bayley here on Friday Night SmackDown, you have to keep your eyes peeled because it's Money in the Bank season, and that's when the worry starts to happen. Once we have a Miss Money in the Bank, it starts to creep up on the champion that, you know, you could be cashing on any time, any place for up to a year. And an 8 defeat from Meechin to Belair. Belair ends up on the outside. Roll from Chelsea Green. Oh, looking to steal this one, but only enough for a 2 count. Looking for an 8 defeat on Chelsea Green, who counters. Things are about to get unprettier, but instead of what a slap to Meechin and a headbutt. And Meechin, look at this. Styles clash from Meechin headed to Money. No, but Bianca Belair saves this match. And thought that one was going to do it. Pulling out deep into the playbook with a Styles clash from her mentor, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. And Meechin now has a waistlock on Bianca Belair with great standing switch. Oh! What a release German suplex from Bianca Belair. And now has Meechin right where she wants her with a kiss of death right on the money. But Chelsea Green, this is brilliant. Headed to Toronto. Chelsea steals this one. Chelsea Green steals this one, and she is headed to Toronto. Let's take a look at the closing moments of this. A picture-perfect KOD to Meechin from Bianca Belair. Then Chelsea Green pulls back in the ring, sends Bianca Belair out of the ring, and steals the victory, and has guaranteed herself a spot in the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match alongside Io Sky, who qualified on the Raw side of things. What an opportunist in Chelsea Green, who is headed to Money in the Bank. Well, coming up next, Tama Tonga, Randy Orton, Carmelo Hayes. Back live on Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. Thank you, everybody who's tuned in to tonight's stream. I appreciate each and every single one of you for hanging out with me here tonight. Thanks to Jelly Roll for Dead End. And welcome on in, Mill. Thank you for being here. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty darn good. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you hanging out with me here tonight. Don't forget, everybody, I will be live again this Monday, and YouTube videos go out every single day at 6 p.m. Eastern. Let's take a look. When DIY were special guests on the Grayson Waller effect. And then Grayson Waller started to take out DIY, taking a bullet. Grayson Waller did not take the bullet for Theory. It seems that DIY have their eyes set on the tag team championships. Oh my. Um. Oh. Look at what just happened a few moments ago with DIY Grayson Waller backstage, and all of a sudden you hear some crashing on the gate. What a reveal to be a bloodied CM Punk at the hands of an vengeful Scottish warrior who's become a Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. And then McIntyre picking Punk up on his shoulders. Talk about pure raw power and strength. Just deadlifting CM Punk on his shoulders and walking with him all the way to the head of the entranceway, or who would dump CM Punk behind him. I mean, CM Punk asked for this. CM Punk said earlier tonight that he didn't believe it was going to be this easy. Well, it wasn't that easy. Drew McIntyre is now playing some mind games of his own with the best in the world, CM Punk, who was not in the best shape in the world right now, being stretchered. We have more Money in the Bank qualifying action, this time on the men's side of things. Here comes Tama Tonga in the ring of what a response for the apex predator of the WWE, Randy Orton. Money in the Bank coming up in just a few weeks. Prime X, the Hunt for Hydration sponsor of Money in the Bank. Drink Prime. What an ovation for the apex predator of the WWE, Randy Orton, as he makes his way to the ring for this triple threat qualifying match to see who is headed to Toronto for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Randy Orton, a former Money in the Bank holder, and Randy Orton, a former Money in the Bank holder, cashing it in successfully back in 2013. And this is interesting. This is going to be an interesting one because you've got Tama Tonga and Carmelo Hayes, who have been on SmackDown for merely a few months combined. This is to make sure that Randy Orton and Kevin Owens both don't make it in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Tonga Loa gonna be in a later triple threat match alongside Kevin Owens, who will be involved in that one. And here we go. The bell is rung. This match is underway. And Orton has his eyes set on Tama Tonga right off the bat. Orton like a snake. Fully focused. Oh, look at this smart move. Carmelo Hayes and Tama Tonga going to work on Randy Orton on the early ongoings of this thing, taking him out of play. Tama Tonga pushes Carmelo Hayes out of the way. Oh, Hayes with an early roll-up, 2 count, almost stole the victory. And now these two turning their attention to each other. What an uppercut. Takes out Hayes. And now Orton sends Tonga to the outside onto the floor. And Orton has done it all when it comes to the WWE, including being a former Money in the Bank winner and successfully cashing it in. Oh, and here it comes. That backdrop was about to come from Randy Orton to Carmelo Hayes, but instead, Tama Tonga gets involved. Oh my, this is gonna be a massacre of Randy Orton if the bloodline gets their way, having Tama Tonga. Oh, but instead, Tama Tonga on the receiving end of a backdrop on our announce desk. And here you go. 1 for Carmelo Hayes. Hayes Orton headed to Money in the Bank. And we are back live on Fox for Friday Night SmackDown. It is a triple threat qualifying match to determine who will head to Toronto for Money in the Bank. Currently, Tama Tonga taking control of Carmelo Hayes. Randy Orton taken out on the outside of the ring. Things have changed a lot since we headed to commercial break. Orton was in control heading into commercial break, but it seems that the Tongan psychopath in Tama Tonga has taken control of this bout, working on Carmelo Hayes right now. And early on, we saw them kind of work together on Randy Orton, but not really. Tama Tonga is so focused on taking out Randy Orton, but he also wants to make sure he heads to Money in the Bank as well. heading to Money in the Bank for Tama Tonga, it's kind of a bonus. The first mission given to him by Solo Sikoa is to take out Randy Orton in this match. Much the same for Tonga Loa later tonight when he has to deal with Kevin Owens in his triple threat match. Oh, look at that. Hayes and Zagiri, or Hurricane Rana rather, to Tama Tonga, only enough for a 2 count. Let's take a look at this. Very interesting. Hurricane Rana turned into a face plant for Tama Tonga. And now it's all about climbing the ladder, retrieving the briefcase, and having a guaranteed WWE or world title shot. But a roll up, this could do it. Hayes had a Money in the Bank, but no, Tama Tonga able to kick out at 2. What a back elbow to Tama Tonga. Springboard gets caught. Boom! What a backbreaker to Carmelo Hayes. That's going to do it, but no. Instead, the Viper, Randy Orton, slithering out of nowhere to break the cover. Now, Tama Tonga on the receiving end of this attack from Randy Orton. Boot to the midsection of Hayes and a huge uppercut. Tama Tonga going at full speed out on Randy Orton. Orton, 275 pounds. Snap power slam from the Apex Predator. Better every year. And right between the eyes of Hayes. Hayes not where he wants to be. Oh, looks like he's about to pay homage to the Cowboy. With a superplex. To the ace. And to Money in the Bank, but not enough as Tama Tonga breaks the cover. Now with a sleeper hold on Randy Orton, trying to put the Viper to sleep. Trying to find anything he can to defang the Viper. But instead, Randy Orton sends Tama Tonga over his shoulder. Orton trying to shake off the cobwebs, but Tama Tonga so quick, but instead of poke of the eye, got to slow Tonga down. Double knees to Orton. Boom, what a flatliner to Orton. Look at this. 1, 2, Hayes won for the cover. Now Tama Tonga and Hayes going to have their issues. What a haymaker. A Hayes maker, if you will. And now, backdrop. Oh, pushing to Randy Orton. Randy Orton sends Tama Tonga to the outside. Oh, the WWE Universe knows what's coming. Now, a boot to the midsection of Tama Tonga, who finds himself in a very bad position. Randy Orton with that smirk on his face. Going to that place. Vintage Randy Orton. And it's only a matter of time before he gets all coiled up and he digs deep into that place. A place of no return for his victims. This is a qualifying match. Who's headed to Money in the Bank? As Randy Orton coiled up. Oh, come on. But here comes Tonga Loa. What a right sends Tonga Loa off the apron. You might want to turn around. But here comes Kevin Owens from behind for Tonga Loa. But behind Randy Orton is Tama Tonga, who gets under the outside by Orton. Oh, Carmelo Hayes steals this one. Hayes is headed to Money in the Bank. We talked about Chelsea Green stealing the victory earlier tonight. On the men's side of things, Carmelo Hayes pulled a fast one on the Viper. Let's take a look at this. Tama Tonga's at the outside. Hayes stacks up Randy Orton. Somehow, someway picks up the victory and finds himself in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And Carmelo Hayes will join Jey Uso on the men's side of things for the Money in the Bank men's ladder match in Toronto, Ontario. Tonight, Carmelo Hayes outsmarted the Apex Predator, Randy Orton. The Money in the Bank ladder match for 2024 on for both sides of things, men's and women's, already shaping up. We were, at all these cryptic messages, different questions, all these QR codes going on, and we saw what they all led to this past Monday on Raw. Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Scotia Bank Arena going to be a packed weekend. Friday, July 5th, SmackDown. Saturday, July 6th, Money in the Bank Premium Live Event. And then Sunday, July 7th, NXT Heatwave. Money in the Bank official theme. Thank you to Nav for Tap. Featuring Meek Mill. Featured on the album Bad Habits, now available on Spotify and Apple Music. Things are picking up because there's a megastore with everybody saying LA Night. Yeah. Tonight, Friday Night SmackDown on Fox is sponsored by Progressive, saving on auto, home, and motorcycle insurance. LA Knight has these fans back up on their feet, all hyped up, especially what happened to CM Punk earlier tonight at the hands of the Scottish Warrior psychopath, Drew McIntyre. What does LA Knight have to say? It's not Logan Paul, but here's Santos Escobar. Welcome on in, Lucky. Thank you for the lurk, as always. Escobar, look at this. Not going to take the disrespect, but instead gets countered with a BFT. Santos Escobar thought he could pull a fast one on the Megastar. Oh, here comes Logan Paul from behind. He is here. Logan Paul never no-shows. He just shows on his time. One lucky punch loaded up right now for LA. Boom! Out like a light. Cocked it up. Boom! And coming up next Friday on SmackDown, a triple threat qualifying match between LA Knight, Logan Paul, and Santos Escobar. Logan Paul and Santos Escobar are going to take care of LA Knight, it seems, next week. One of those three are going to head to Money in the Bank. Oh, but coming up next, we have another triple threat qualifying match. It is Kevin Owens, Andrade, and Grayson Waller for another spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Who is headed to Toronto? I'm on Fox for Friday Night SmackDown. Andrade already in the ring. SmackDown sponsored by Call of Duty Mobile. Experience the wildest battle yet. Here's someone who loves a good fight. He's a prize fighter, but he's not even going to make it to the match. That's Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, by orders of the tribal chief, taking out Kevin Owens before this match can even get started. Before this match can even get started, Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa taking out Kevin Owens, but here comes Randy Orton with a steel chair coming a swinging for Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga, who flee the scene before Randy Orton can make contact with that steel chair. Now checking on Kevin Owens, making sure he's okay to continue. Kevin Owens, one leg down. It seems his ankle's bothering him, his left ankle, but he's still going to fight. Telling referee Jessica Carter, ring the bell. The bout is underway. Waller going right after the bad leg of Kevin Owens. And now, oh, what a back elbow from Andrade. 1, 2, oh! Andrade thought he had it early on. What a back elbow. Nearly knocking out Grayson Waller. High cross body takes Waller out on the outside onto the floor. Waller setting Andrade into the ring apron, spine first. Waller looking for a baseball slide, turning it into a clothesline. And then there comes Kevin Owens with some payback to Grayson Waller, hobbling around. But as long as Kevin Owens can still stand, he's still going to fight. As long as there's a heartbeat on the prize fighter, the prize fighter is going to fight for the prize. And that is him looking ahead to Money in the Bank and become Mr. Money in the Bank. But he's going to have to find the wherewithal to push through the pain and get through Andrade and Grayson Waller. All three men on the ring apron in a very precarious situation right now. What a shot from Andrade to Grayson Waller. Boot. What a shot. Nailing Waller. Big boot to Andrade. High knee to Andrade from KO. And now a knee. Boot to the knee of Owens. Owens fighting free. The Aussie icon trying to make work of Kevin Owens, but instead Kevin Owens but gets caught with a back body drop on the ring apron. Look at that sunset flip bomb. Great move by Andrade, taking Grayson Waller out on the floor. What a sunset flip bomb. Who was headed to Money in the Bank? It's a men's Money in the Bank qualifying match. All for the right to enter the Money in the Bank ladder match in just a few weeks, just a couple weeks. All three men in the center of the ring on their knees, trading blows back and forth. Kevin Owens now on the receiving end of forearms and chops, and Andrade now with some offense. Kevin Owens had offense. Now Andrade and Owens back up to their feet. Grayson Waller still on his knees. Kevin Owens trying to soldier through this, trying to muster the strength to pull through. Oh, what a forearm to Andrade and a big knee to the jaw of Owens. Grayson Waller gets caught with a drop toe hold. Face first into the middle turnbuckle by Andrade. Waller got sent face first in that middle turnbuckle. Now Andrade is fired up. Andrade is feeling it here in Chicago. And double knees for Grayson Waller. Now Kevin Owens, double knees. And now gonna cover Owens to head to Money in the Bank. And no, Kevin Owens able to kick out at 2. Andrade is really taking the driver's seat, and he's putting his foot on the gas. But Kevin Owens still able to find the strength to pull himself up back to his feet and fight back to live to see another day, to continue to fight, to have the wherewithal, to have the opportunity to call himself Mr. Money in the Bank with an 80% success rate. Kevin Owens looking to add himself to the legendary list. Look at that. From Waller to head to Money in the Bank. Now going to pin Kevin Owens. Have that double rolling into a flatliner. Grayson Waller thought he had it there. And one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, A-Town Down Under. Grayson Waller had Kevin Owens up on his shoulders, but Kevin Owens went for a stunner, countered by Waller, who sweeps the bad leg from under Kevin Owens, taking him out of play. And now a splash to Waller in the corner. Oh, but Waller gets out of harm's way. Now Andrade sends Waller out to the ring apron. What a thunderous chop to Waller, who's holding on for dear life. And Andrade has Waller right where he wants him. But this is a very precarious situation for these two men. Looking ahead to Toronto. Andrade, oh my, thinking a superplex, but the Aussie icon not letting go. Oh, here comes Kevin Owens. Back into the fold. Suplex to Waller. Power bomb to Andrade. And Kevin Owens heads to the top. The prize fighter finds his way back in this Swan. Ton connects, picture perfect. But the knee of Owens rolls to the cover, hooks the leg, but not being able to hook the other leg because he was holding onto his knee. Might have just cost Kevin Owens. Let's take a look at the Swanton, picture perfect. That slight pause from Owens grasping the bad knee may have cost him this match. And Andrade gets sent to the ropes. Pop up, but the knee gives out. Oh, Owens counters. Stunner! 1, 2. Oh, but Grayson Waller pulls Owens out and out, pulling the knee. Oh, and now a snap DDT on the floor. Grayson Waller going to take advantage of the situation. Oh, look at the counter by Andrade. That will do it. El Idolo is headed to Money in the Bank. What a match. Andrade pulling out the victory. and has punched his ticket to Toronto, Ontario for Money in the Bank. Let's take a look at the closing moments. Waller pulls Owens out of the ring. Then a snap DDT on the floor. Rolls back in the ring. And then gets caught by Andrade. 1, 2, and 3. Andrade heading to Money in the Bank, where he joins Jey Uso and Carmelo Hayes, who qualified earlier tonight. Congratulations to El Idolo himself, Andrade. Cody Rhodes, Solo Sikoa coming up next. It's going to be main event time. Back live, Friday Night SmackDown. The Fanatics. I can't English. The Fanatics Fest headed to New York City, Javits Center, August 16th to the 18th, where you can meet the likes of the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan, the best in the world, CM Punk, and so much more. But let's take a look at the Boston Celtics, who picked up the victory in the NBA Finals. Celtics rally. What a parade in Boston it was. And they can see him with the undisputed WWE Championship. Congratulations to the Boston Celtics. Damn. Like a Mack truck. Nia Jax just sending Mejan right in that case. And coming up next Friday in the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden, we have a triple threat qualifier. Candice LeRae, Jade Cargill, and it's Tiffany time because Tiffany Stratton is involved. And then another women's triple threat match to determine who will qualify for the Money in the Bank. And Naomi ready to feel the glow. And Indy Hartwell and Blair Davenport. More scores to settle. LA Knight and Logan Paul have a score to settle, but it's to qualify for the Money in the Bank and not for the U.S. Championship. And Santos Escobar may have some unfinished business after what happened with LA Knight and being overlooked by the megastar earlier tonight. And then LA Knight backing it up with a BFT. It's main event time. Cody Rhodes heads into the ring, but coming up next Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central on Fox, SmackDown heads to the world's most famous arena in New York, New York. We're headed to Madison Square Garden. The fire in the eyes of the American Nightmare. He's got his eyes set on the new head of the table, the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa. The American Nightmare goes one-on-one with Solo. And our main event, and it's coming up next. We are back live. It's about to be main event time, baby. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, is in the ring. And the undisputed champion ready for action. What does Solo mean by that? He just said Roman Reigns isn't coming back. You can see the emotions in the eyes of Paul Heyman, still shocked by what Solo Sikoa just told him. We are moments away from main event time. Solo Sikoa and Cody Rhodes. We will stay with this match until it has reached its conclusion. Solo Sikoa prepares for battle with the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And Solo Sikoa told Paul Heyman Roman Reigns isn't coming back. We don't know what Solo Sikoa means by that. I mean, you got to take that statement for face value. And that would be a big loss to the industry if Roman Reigns is done. Solo and Rhodes. Cody Rhodes, extremely focused look on his face, ready to get his hands on Solo. As the bell rings, this match is underway. It is our main event here on Friday Night SmackDown, live on Fox. The American Nightmare, the Enforcer, and Solo Sikoa has that Samoan Spike cocked up, ready to go, but Rhodes blocked it. What a shot by Solo to the face of the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes sidesteps. Solo Sikoa sent to the outside on the floor. Cody Rhodes picking up some momentum here. Suicide dive sends Solo into the barricade. And now here comes the American Nightmare to pick up the momentum. But instead, what a shot by Solo to really stop Rhodes in his tracks and turn things around. Looking to send Rhodes in the steel steps, but instead a reversal, sending Solo Sikoa shoulder first into the steel steps. Nobody is safe when the steel steps come into play. Oh, man. Once upon a time, a street champ. The Enforcer. And Solo Sikoa back in the ring. The American Nightmare has brought this vicious side out of him. AJ Styles brought this vicious side out of Cody Rhodes that had to come out for this I Quit match. Oh, come on. We knew this wasn't going to last very long. And here come the Tongans. Unhinged and psychotic. The right-hand man. And here comes a Samoan Spike. But here comes the Apex Predator, who has some unfinished business. And here comes an injured Kevin Owens. On one good leg, he's still down for a good fight regardless. As he goes after Tonga Loa. Orton goes after Tama Tonga. Now the odds have been evened. The numbers game is now neutralized. Stunner. Tonga Loa goes down. RKO goes Tama Tonga. And the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Uh-oh. And now Solo Sikoa realizes he's in deep, deep trouble. The new head of the table realizes, oh boy, he is pleading. Oh, what? That's Jacob Fatu. That's Jacob Fatu. He's here. What in the world has Solo done? Oh my. What a Samoan drop. Thought Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa were dangerous? Well, you're about to be one of the most dangerous men. The Samoan werewolf. Oh my! Randy Orton goes through the barricade. One of the toughest SOBs in professional wrestling. Jacob Fatu is here. But the American Nightmare has some fight left in him. And now sending Fatu to the outside, but Jacob Fatu takes out Cody Rhodes. Uranagi on the barricade. And Solo Sikoa always has a plan. Solo Sikoa has unleashed a new kind of hell. Talk about things getting more dangerous. It doesn't get any more dangerous than Jacob Fatu. And now, Jacob Fatu gonna head to the top. He's gonna take out the undisputed WWE champion on his first night. Oh my! Oh my Lord! What a splash! Jacob Fatu takes out the American Nightmare through the announce desk. You can hear the chants from the WWE Universe here in Chicago. They can't believe what they've just witnessed, and neither can I. Jacob Fatu has been welcomed by Solo Sikoa. Where there's a werewolf on the loose, and he is in the bloodline. And the bloodline has just gotten a lot more dangerous. Wow. No, that's not how I expected that to go. I'm glad I kept that footage because now I have it recorded. All right. That was Friday Night SmackDown. What a debut for the Samoan Werewolf. You thought that the Tongans were dangerous? You thought, oh man. Fucking, y'all thought, oh man, if you thought that Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa were dangerous, the sons of Haku, y'all have not met the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. What a way to close out Friday Night SmackDown. The bloodline just got that much stronger. But where does this leave Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens? They're outnumbered now. The bloodline just keeps getting stronger and stronger. That, we're talking about unexpected. Okay, so here's what I thought. When I heard that, I was like, okay, Hikuleo. But no, that is not Hikuleo. That is Jacob Fatu. Unreal. Unfucking real. What WWE has become in the best way possible. Anyways, let me stop talking. Let's close this fucker out and call it a night. That clip will go up tomorrow. Yeah. All right, with that being said, thank you all for tuning in to today's video. Wait a minute, I'm not recording. I record so often. You'll have no idea. I spend so much of my time recording YouTube videos. I forget I'm not recording. With that being said, thank you all for tuning in to tonight's stream for Friday Night SmackDown. Thank you all for all the love and support. Don't forget, follow me on all my other socials. Instagram, Hype the Commentator. Twitch, right here on Twitch at Hype the Commentator. Also here on YouTube at subscribe at Hype the Commentator. Hype Commentator on X. Hype the Commentator on TikTok. All that love, all that good stuff. You know, where to find the good stuff, where to find the good content. With that being said, thank you all for the love and support. And I will see you all on Monday for Monday Night Raw. We got one step closer to Money in the Bank. We are really picking up. The summer heat's picking up because the biggest party is just under a couple months away. SummerSlam taking place in the Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. All right, with that being said, thank you all for the love and support. I'll see you all on Monday.